Welcome to the Thunderdome of boxing, where legends are forged in sweat and blood, and careers can end faster than you can say knockout. This pugilistic parade features some of the most jaw-dropping, soul-stealing moments in the sweet science. Strap in, fight fans. It's time for a ringside seat to the most electrifying bouts in boxing history. Prince Naseem Hamed versus Steve Robinson, the Prince's almost instant coronation. On March 16, 1996, Prince Naseem Hamed nearly rewrote the record books faster than you could blink. Flamboyant fighter, adored by promoters for his in-ring theatrics, came within a whisker of the fastest knockout in boxing history.
I think Robinson, he's got him! Down goes Robinson for only the second time in his career.
As Robinson's head wobbled like a bobblehead doll, fans were left wondering if they'd witnessed boxing magic or just clever stagecraft. Roy Jones Jr. versus Art Serrano, the board maestro's masterpiece. In a display that made his opponents wish they'd chosen checkers instead of boxing, Roy Jones Jr. toyed with Art Serrano on April 3rd, 1992, like a cat with a particularly uninteresting mouse. When Jones finally decided playtime was over, he unleashed a hook that had Serrano seeing stars, planets, and possibly alternate dimensions. Julian Jackson versus Hero Graham, the Soul Snatcher's surprise. November 21st, 1990. The night Julian Jackson proved that confidence is no match for a well-placed right hand. Graham strutted in like a peacock, only to leave looking like a plucked chicken. One moment he was lunging forward, the next he was auditioning for a role as a canvas inspector. Talk about a rude awakening. Ray Mercer versus Tim Witherspoon, Mortal Kombat finisher. On February 11, 2001, Ray Mercer channeled his inner video game character, delivering a combination that would make Sub-Zero jealous. Witherspoon found himself on the receiving end of a finish him moment. Left hanging on the ropes, forgotten laundry. Tommy Morrison versus Donovan Razor Ruddock, battle of the one-hit wonders. June 10, 1995, two heavyweight hitters, two signature moves. Morrison's crazy left hook squared off against Ruddock's smash. In a twist worthy of a soap opera, both fighters threw their trump cards simultaneously. Morrison survived the clash of titans, while Ruddock's lights went out faster than during a power outage. Tommy Morrison versus Steve Zuski, the picture-perfect pummeling. Young Tommy Morrison painted a masterpiece of mayhem on October 17, 1989. His left hook was the brush, Zuski's face the unfortunate canvas. The referee, apparently moonlighting as an art critic, allowed Morrison to add a few more strokes to his violent masterpiece before calling it a day. Lennox Lewis versus Hassan Rahman, pride comes before a fall. April 22, 2001. Lennox Lewis learned the hard way that showboating in the ring is about as smart as bringing a knife to a gunfight. One moment he was the reigning champ, the next he was seeing more stars than a planetarium. Rahman's upset left Lewis wondering if he'd accidentally stepped into an alternate universe. David Tua versus John Ruiz, Polynesian punch-out. On March 15, 1996, David Tua silenced the quiet man John Ruiz with a left hook that seemed to travel all the way from Samoa. Ruiz got a standing 8 count, but Tua wasn't finished. He delivered a coup de grace that had Ruiz's wife contemplating earplugs, future fights. Danny Williams versus Mark Potter, the one-armed bandit. October 21, 2000, Danny Williams, with an injured hand, pulled off a miracle that would make Houdini jealous. Channeling his inner Harry Potter, Williams conjured up a one-armed uppercut that sent Mark Potter to dreamland. The referee, apparently in no rush, stopped the fight long after Potter had started counting sheep. Butterbean versus Georgie Lindbergh, Beauty versus the Bean. April 3, 2000, Eric Butterbean Esch proved that looks can be deceiving when he faced off against the menacing Georgie Lindbergh. One exchange was all it took for Butterbean to turn the Albanian tough guy into a horizontal fashion model on the canvas. Vladimir Klitschko versus Cody Koch, the Soviet sleeping pill. October 23, 1998, Vladimir Klitschko administered a dose of his patented Soviet sleeper, poor Cody Koch. One hook later, and Koch was taking an unscheduled nap on the canvas, dreaming of safer career options. Mike Tyson versus Clifford Etienne, Iron Mike's Debt Collection, February 22, 2003. Mike Tyson, more in debt than a small nation. unleashed his financial frustrations on Clifford Etienne. 1. Nuclear bomb from Tyson. Etienne went from honored opponent to horizontal speed bump in record time. Antonio Tarver vs. Roy Jones Jr. Reality Bites. May 15, 2004. Roy Jones Jr., fresh from conquering heavier divisions, got a harsh reality check courtesy of Antonio Tarver. One heavy shot was all it took to turn out the lights on Jones' career, proving that even legends aren't immune to gravity. Sergio Martinez vs. Paul Williams, the Spaghetti Leg Spectacular, November 20th, 2010. In a bout that had more twists than a pretzel factory, Martinez and Williams traded knockdowns like Pokemon cards. Martinez, apparently the better noodle chef, turned Williams' legs into spaghetti with a straight right that ended the pasta party. Floyd Mayweather Jr. vs. Ricky Hatton, Pretty Boys Home Invasion. December 8, 2007. Floyd Mayweather Jr. crashed Ricky Hatton's homecoming party in Manchester with all the subtlety of a bull in a china shop. Mayweather's check hook sent Hatton to the canvas, proving that in boxing, there's no place like someone else's home. Abner Mares vs. Johnny Gonzalez, the abdomen trickster's triumph. August 24, 2013. Johnny Gonzalez, master of misdirection, had Mares guarding his stomach like it held the secrets of the universe. Then, quicker than you can say, "Look up!" Gonzalez delivered a knockout blow that had Mares seeing constellations instead of stars. Deontay Wilder vs. Artur Szpilka, the Bronze Bomber's home run. January 16, 2016, Deontay Wilder, treating his arms like baseball bats and Szpilka's head like a fastball, unleashed a right hand that would make Babe Ruth jealous. Szpilka went down faster than a lead balloon, with only the ropes preventing his unscheduled flight out of the ring. Alexander Povetkin vs. Dillian Whyte, the Russian roulette uppercut. August 22, 2020. In a pandemic-era punch-up, Alexander Povetkin delivered a social distancing special to Dillian Whyte. One moment Whyte was winning on scorecards, the next he was taking an early nap courtesy of Povetkin's hell-raising uppercut. Talk about a quarantine knockout. Evander Holyfield vs. Buster Douglas, the Buster October 25, 1990. Fresh from shocking the world by defeating Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas found himself on the receiving end of a reality check, courtesy of Evander Holyfield. The new champ moved like a butterfly, stung like a bee, and left Douglas looking like he'd rather be anywhere else but in that ring. Gerald McClellan vs. Julian Jackson, the Revenge of the Fallen, May 7, 1993. In a clash of knockout artists, Gerald McClellan proved that sometimes it's not about how many knockouts you have, but how you use them. One straight right from McClellan, and Jackson went from feared puncher to horizontal planner faster than you can say, timber. Muhammad Ali vs. Sonny Liston, the Phantom Menace, May 25, 1965. In a punch so fast it's still debated today, Muhammad Ali sent Sonny Liston to the canvas with his infamous Phantom Punch. Was it lightning-fast reflexes or clever illusion? Either way, Ali shook up the world faster than a bartender with a cocktail shaker. Don't blink, don't sneeze, and definitely don't look away. The world of boxing is a lightning-fast carousel of glory and defeat, where careers are made and broken in the blink of an eye. Stay tuned for more knockout content that'll hit you harder than a heavyweight's right hand.